We're done with Halloween 6. It was so bad it killed the series. Or did it? Halloween 20 years later, shockingly, takes place 20 years later. Now the headmistress of a private school, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, is still struggling with the horrifying 20-year-old memories of the maniacal killer Michael Myers, when he suddenly appears again with a vengeance. And this Halloween, Laurie's rebellious son, his girlfriend, and their friends will become Michael's newest victims unless Laurie can conquer her fears and put evil in its place once and for all. This movie's cool. Realistically, like, I'm going to be all scatterbrained over here. The ending of this movie should have been the end. 100%. They did some dumb stuff with Resurrection. Oh boy, Resurrection. We're almost there. It's like you have the crappiest movies, and then you just have, like, 20 years later, which is good, just smudged in between. Why? 20 years later, it's very different, and it offers a very neat take on it. It's the trauma-ridden PTSD Laurie Strode dealing with the memories of Michael Myers, as the description said there, and how it's affected her life going forward. She still thinks about him all the time, and Halloween is a scary time for her. Her son's turning the same age that she was when she was attacked by Michael. The soundtrack in H2O is more orchestral than before. The soundtrack to this movie really doesn't match the movie. It sounds like a family movie. It sounds very grand. I don't like the soundtrack all that much, but I can still appreciate it. But I don't think it fits. I don't think it works. I wish they would have stayed more in line with, like, the piano or the synth sounds of before, or even an organ. I even love the guitar in 6, but I don't think it fits. They have a lot of cool kills in this movie. There's a bunch of bad mask CGI. There's a kill using a dumbwaiter, where it goes up and down like an elevator almost, but it's for food. And they have a lot of cool sequences because it's in a school, and we haven't seen a school since Halloween 4. But this time it's like high school kids. This was the era when if you're a high school student and on a movie, you'd probably be like 25 or 30. You have a nice security guard kind of guy that operates the machinery, letting people in and out, because it is a private school, so they're all locked in. Michael sneaks in. The security guard's probably one of the most memorable characters, because he's funny, and most of the other characters aren't, I'd say. Hard to handle for everyone. He's a menace. The car he drives around in this one, I don't know why, I find it funny. And then you have this Michael Myers guy driving around in it. The ending of the movie, the brawl between Michael and Laurie in this movie, I'll get into more of this in my 2018 review. The brawl between them's really good. I just wish it was longer. And the way it ends with her just being like, no, it's not good. He's not dead. I need to kill him again. We've been through this before multiple times. They fall off a hill, and then he gets smudged in between, and then he's like, arr, arr. Cuts his head off. And that should have been the end. Except it wasn't. It was the paramedic and Michael swapped places with him. Even though the force of the car hitting him against the tree would have killed him. Fun movie except for that. And we're getting to Resurrection. This was when the whole, like, webcam thing was becoming big. And this is about a game show where people go to the Myers house and can you stay overnight or 2 nights? I don't know. I didn't watch it before this video, I'll be honest with you. It frustrates me. And she doesn't look like that in the movie. They kill her off in 5 minutes. It's not even worth reading this. Basically, it's a game show. Busta Rhymes. Not tricks, but it's a game show. People go stay at the Myers house. Busta Rhymes dresses up as Michael to scare them. And it's all fake. They planted everything. There is next to no redeeming qualities in this movie. It's unique, sure. I hate it, and I hate the way it ends. Busta Rhymes, he does some sort of martial arts on Michael Myers, and then that's how he wins. It's stupid. I hate it. I hate it. Do not watch this movie. It is awful. Potentially worse than Halloween 6. But yes, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, or leave a comment as to why you like or dislike it as much as I do. Thank you for watching. He's a menace!